so much
Oh
louder.
my god.
Yeah, that's loud.
That's insane.
This is the last time that we are ever going to be in this car with factory exhaust, which is already pretty freaking loud. We're going to do a few polls when we get to Hotchman, who is going to do our brand new exhaust, fully custom. We are going to measure. Yes, we're going to measure the outside decibels. Yep. But let's do our last few polls in this car with nice loud exhaust. I'm down for that. Race mode on.
To be wanting to do straight pipes on a lot of the hypers. What's like instigating that? Because the P1's getting straight pipes, the Chev's getting straight pipes. If we were going to straight pipe a lot Ferrari, we may or may not have done it.
Yep,
potentially.
I think after seeing all the cars go through at auction, like the modded hypers, and then looking at Houston selling, like I don't think that a modded hyper devalues quite the same as it used to. Yeah. I think that in some cases it makes it take a hit, but I think it's nothing like the day of the old. I think some people might even prefer it. So that's why I'm more likely to do it. And I would love having a P1 that shoots flames and is really loud. I would love this thing to shoot fire and be loud. It just makes the driving experience way more fun.
Yes, I backed it up right to the end of the garage door. I lined my body up with this sidewalk here. We have the decibel reader. I'm gonna hold it right here. That way we have the exact same distance from now to when the exhaust is finished.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Where you hold it at your belly button.
104 even. 104 even.
All right, cool.
Do you want to try it? You want me to start revving it without the rev limiter and see if we can get it?
Probably throw it in neutral. 105.4. All right, 105.4. That's the loudest we could get it. All right, we need to get this to like 190. I'm just kidding.
I want that to explode in my hand.
Reading on my R8 real quick. I haven't even.
Oh my gosh.
7 second. All right. Carbon fenders.
Didn't take an exhaust on it, but it sounds good.
That's your next book.
All right, what do you hit?
I reset it again, which I thought reset it, but it should.
Did I?
122.3.
Okay.
Did I?
You
Was
hit
that my fault?
You hit it at 127. That's what when you yelled. All right, so Tommy's louder than the R8, but the R8's louder than the 918.
Yes.
That's the verdict.
Only thing louder than me is Steve's mom and dad.
You should. Oh, I was gonna say you should hear Tommy's mom. We should bring the decibel meter in my bed with your mom.
We should. I already beat. That was my joke. I already beat him to it. It's so weak.
Oh, Lawrence, cut out his joke and make it look like.
Welcome to the Hality Collection, guys. I'm the funny one here.
All right, we're gonna be back here in about a week to check up on it, so stay tuned, and we will get right into it.
All right, so status update for you guys. This is the cat pipe from the factory. We've now built this jig that helps identify exactly where the V-bands are located for connecting to the rear muffler section, as well as the V-bands that are going to go to the header that are still on the car. The reason we're building this is because we're not allowed to weld on car or disconnect the battery on this Porsche, being that it has a hybrid system on it, and the amount of time and energy that it would take to disable that apparently is more than what it would take to just build a jig and create sort of the framework and limitations for how large this needs to be when recreating it. So that's what we got here. The next thing is to build something just like this for the rear muffler section. And you can see I've got a couple of pieces of chromoly laying around that I'm planning on using for that frame. But by having all the standard locations for the V-band connections and then identifying exactly where the tips are going to need to be, we'll be able to recreate this in our own design. So at this point, you can see how I've got things started as far as mock-up for the high flow cat. This is gonna essentially be two pieces that wind around and then connect to the rear muffler section. Whenever you do two pieces like this and you want them to be mirrored and look exactly the same, you do them one at a time. So I'm starting to really dedicate to this side and try and get it mocked up so that by the time the other flange arrives, we'll have this one complete, because after you weld everything, it's going to move around just a little bit, and you want to be able to account and compensate for that when trying to match it up on the other side. So that's what's going on and why it looks like I'm jumping around, because that's what I'm doing.
I'm excited to see this. I've seen it in the video. That's pretty. The ceramic made such a good difference. Before I was like, it's not
nice.
showy worthy, but now
Yeah.
it's pretty.
With everything that we learned talking to the master techs over at Porsche,
Yeah.
with trying to maintain underhood temps and
Yeah.
being cautious with that, I think it's going to do a lot for us.
Yeah.
And it also looks really nice. Feel free to start it up whenever you're ready.
Yep.
But
That scared the crap
Oh my
out of me.
god.
Is it warm? It can be wrapped. Wrap it. God, that's so much
Oh
louder.
my god.
All right, so the video, I was a little worried because the video's really, yeah, that's loud.
That's insane. That's so loud.
I'm scared of it. Okay, so we'll do this when he has the cover back on. We're gonna grab lunch. He's gonna put the cover back on. We wanted to see how pretty it was.
Line your feet up with the sidewalk. All right.
Then hold it waist high.
Why are you holding it like that?
It's waist high. That's how we did it last time.
129. I know. Do you remember what it read last time? I know this is higher. Amazing. This thing maxes at 130, so 129 is pretty.
Does it really?
Wow. All the work that we did here was done by Ben and his team at Hockman Fabrication and Speed.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
They did a stellar job. I am so pumped to go drive this thing. For any special fabrication needs, at pretty much every vehicle that we've talked about, you've said that you have some experience or you can do it. I know that you don't want to take every vehicle, but but at the end of the day, you guys have. You guys did my Resvani exhaust, which most of you don't know actually. This is the same place that crafted the Resvani. That sounds so smooth. That sounds really good. Wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds perfect. It does.
Perfect. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Hatchman, great job, sir.
Yeah, turned out amazing. Hopefully I'll be able to drive that one day if it's out of the shop at some point.
Oh god, that's so much louder. And I'm not even hitting it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button right now if you want to see other amazing stuff like this, including the P1 exhaust that just arrived and is going to be shooting fire. That's getting installed real soon, vlog soon. Hit that subscribe button. All right, ready for full pull. Just created a gap from the number 2 even further. Good job, Hockman. stellar job, and thank you. I really appreciate you, man.
Our pleasure.
Anything else you want to add about what you guys do, or did I cover it?
No, I really appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, if anybody in the future considers themselves also an automotive enthusiast elite that's looking for somebody that's more of a trusted advisor as well as a service shop, we're here to help.
Ben's your guy. And this is in Wheeling, Illinois. Wheeling. So it's perfect for me.